The Department of Justice sent a memo to the U.S. Supreme Court late last night in response to Texas closing off access to a park in Eagle Pass along the border.
3 migrants drowned Friday trying to cross the Rio Grande near the park. The Biden administration says they could have been saved if Border Patrol had access to the area. But the state of Texas says that is not true.
And Monica Madden reports on this latest dispute over jurisdiction at the border.
Tensions escalating at the border after Texas blocked access to Shelby Park along the Rio Grande. Later Friday, 3 migrants, 2 of them children, drowned near the park.
Should have never kicked out the very agency that has the power under federal law to arrest illegals, number one, and provide humanitarian care.
Congressman Henry Cuellar believes federal agents could have saved the migrants if they were at Shelby Park.
Border Patrol would have seen people on the Mexican side, would have sent people in the river.
But the president of the National Border Patrol Council disagrees.
Even if we would have been notified in a timely manner and were able to get personnel and get those boats down there, it would have taken an exponential amount of time. Whereas we know that drownings happen in a matter of minutes.
Saying Texas's presence opens up Border Patrol's resources.
We consider it a force multiplier, so it is a good thing for border security.
In a Monday letter to the U.S. Supreme Court, the Department of Justice said, quote, Texas has continued to impede Border Patrol's ability to access the border, pointing to this tragedy as the latest example.
These are all just flashpoints for the broader attempt by Governor Abbott to basically claim the mantle of immigration enforcement.
Constitutional law experts say the precedent is clear.
As long as the federal government is, within the bounds of its authority, the federal government wins. And that's a lesson that was learned over and over again in the school desegregation cases in the 1950s and 1960s.
And it's all teeing up a larger fight in the courts.
One way or the other, the Supreme Court is going to have to step in one of these disputes between Texas and the federal government.
Monica Madden, KXAN News.
And the Department of Homeland Security has threatened legal action against Texas if it does not restore Border Patrol's access to Shelby Park by tomorrow.
Shelby Park is home to a public memorial to migrants who have died along the Rio Grande. The Eagle Pass Border Coalition placed more than 700 wooden crosses in the park. They scheduled a memorial service for last Saturday, but had to call it off after the state closed off that park.
All right.